If you've got a sweet tooth, then you're going to enjoy this video. We're going to look at the wonderful world of Latvian biscuits. Welcome back, friends. Welcome back to the homestead. We're in the kitchen, and like I just said, we're looking at Latvian biscuits. I thought I'd do another video where we just pick some food products, or hand select, I should say. I bought all these on myself. None of them have been sent to me, so yeah, so we'll just go through them really and taste them, and I kind of wanted to introduce you to the wide variety. Now, in the UK, a biscuit is kind of something that's flat and baked. Occasionally it's got two layers with maybe a cream filling of some sort or jam, but essentially it is a flat disc of some sort. And if I'm not wrong, the rule kind of is a biscuit starts off crunchy, and if you leave it in the air goes soft, and a cake starts off soft, and if you leave it in the air it goes dry and crunchy. And that kind of is the borderline of between what's the difference between a biscuit and a cake, just a general rule anyway. What's really interesting here in Latvia is that the borders of what is and isn't a biscuit they're a bit more fuzzy, a bit more grey, and so I've included a few things which I'm told are still a biscuit, but us Brits would be a bit confused. So for you Latvians watching, you might find this interesting. Yeah, so where do we start? So I guess I'll start with, I guess, what I call classic biscuit, and then we'll move more towards the fuzzy area. So if we start with these kind of classic, I guess, biscuits. So the big kind of sweet confectionery brand in Latvia is called Selga. And Selga, I think I mentioned this before, I've done a whole video on these biscuits, making a cake from them actually, and I'll link to that up here. Selga means a safe place out in the ocean, close to shore. And they make these square biscuits. These square biscuits are really popular in Latvia, and there's a few other brands as well. I've got one here of these square biscuits. So these are Selga. These are Bitagailis, which is, I think that's like a cockerel or something. It literally means Bitagailis. Yeah, I think that means cockerel if I'm not wrong. So these are like classic flavoured, and these are chocolate flavour. So I'll open these. Like I say, you've seen these in the video before, but I'll open these up and then you can take a look. There we go. Yeah, you can see them, show them to you a bit closer. So classic square biscuits, and you can layer them with cream in between if you want to make a cake out of them, which is very nice. Perfect with a obligatory cup of tea. And I've got my Latvian mug because today is Latvia's 104th birthday. It's Latvian Independence Day, or Proclamation of Independence Day. And if you're British, you have to have a cup of tea with your biscuits, and these are perfect for dunking. Good dunking biscuits these are. So yeah, that's your square biscuit, and they come in all different flavours, quite unusual ones like lemon. In Estonia I've seen orange ones, which I think I featured in my Estonia food video. Chocolate, sweet cream flavour, vanilla, and you can get them in different sizes as well. Now, what I also found were these Bitagailis, 7 graudi brokastu cepumi, which it means 7-grain breakfast biscuits. And weirdly, they weren't in the biscuit aisle, they were in the confectionery aisle. But anyway, I thought, oh, they look interesting. And then I remembered actually, when I was in the UK, they sell these things called Belvies. I think the are here is available as well. And there was loads of stuff that were, they were kind of, yeah. So I thought, oh, breakfast biscuits. What's wrong with a biscuit at breakfast? It sounds like a perfect breakfast for me. And these I've not tried, so I'm interested to try it. I've not tried the other ones because I've eaten no end of them. I thought these look quite interesting. Nice grainy flavour of the. You can like a digestive biscuit on steroids. Very nice flavour. I'll enjoy those for breakfast. What have we got next? So let's look at oats. Oats are very popular cereal in Latvia, and naturally there are oat biscuits, and you can get these kind of these type biscuits, round, made with oat flour. These have got raisins in as well, more like a standard biscuit. And then you've got these kind of more handmade type biscuits in a nice packet, and they're with whole oats, so more like an oat, what we call a flapjack in the UK. So yeah, more like you'd expect from a flapjack. Nice and crunchy, strong oaty flavour, which you would kind of hope for from an oat biscuit, wouldn't you? So Latvians like their oats. What have we got left? Now these are from Sigulda Bakery, which Sigulda is another town in Latvia, and this bakery have quite a nice range of different sweet things, including these biscuits, which are probably closest to a shortcake type biscuit. It's the best way I describe them, really. Quite buttery, quite soft and delicate. Good biscuit for dunking, I would have said. Perfect biscuit for dunking. Doesn't fall to bits. That's probably a place worth visiting if I could go and get them, do a video. Okay, let's look at wafers. Now, in the UK, we have these things called pink wafers. And they kind of, the packaging looks a bit like this. And the biscuits, they are wafer biscuits like this. And they're pretty much pink wafers. I don't know what flavour they are, but they are, that's it. They're wafers. That's all the only wafer you get. Are pink wafers in a packet like this. And you see them turn up at parties and buffets and stuff like that. Here in Latvia, there is a whole world of wafer biscuits. Latvians love their wafer biscuits, and they even sell the thin wafers to make your own. These are cranberry flavour, which are very nice. You know, and I'll open them up, but they're a wafer biscuit. We'll look at some other wafer biscuits in a moment. Perhaps a bit longer than a normal wafer biscuit. Lovely smell as you open the packet. So yeah, there's your standard, what you expect from a wafer biscuit, finger shaped. Cranberries have a really nice tart, punchy flavour to balance the sweetness. So they're wafer fingers. What we in the UK, I don't know about the US. I don't know anything about US biscuits, cookies. And then you've got these kind of long tubular wafers, which are reasonably common over here. You can often buy them loose. I mean, that's the thing about Latvian biscuits that you won't see in the UK, is you can buy big boxes of them, and they're often served loose in the store. You just pick up a trowel and pick up as many biscuits, and you buy them by weight. Especially in the markets, it's very common to find biscuits sold like that. At first of all, you think, oh, all these biscuits in the air, they'll go soft, but they don't. They're sold pretty quickly. So, they call these wafer rolls. Waffles woolard, I would have thought, yeah. Trubinjas. Waffle trubinjas with vanilla Vanillas glazuru. Well, these haven't got anything in the middle. Sometimes they've got icing in the middle, these are not. I'm guessing you can fill them yourselves if you want. Nice wafer biscuit. Good for dunking, definitely. And then we've got wafer cakes, which are a whole block of wafer this big. And a lot thicker. And what you do with these is these will be served as a pudding, or if someone comes around for coffee, then you'll get these out, this block of wafer, and chop it up as you wish into squares or chunks, or whatever you wish really. Lots of different flavors. So this is coffee mocha flavor, there's chocolate flavor, there's hazelnut flavor. Very popular here in Latvia. We do like our wafer cake, and they're good gifts as well to take back to friends and relatives. So that leaves us then, now we're starting to get into the fuzzy area. So what do we have? Salmony, straws, long thin biscuits, 2 or 3 different flavours. They tend to be covered in sugar. You can get them covered in salt for a more savoury experience, and you can get them covered in poppy seeds or sesame seeds. There's 4 flavours. These are sugar and sesame seeds by the look of it, and these I think are poppy seeds and sugar. Yeah, with poppy seeds. I think again I may have featured them on another video, I'm not sure. Really popular in Latvia, and sort of historically popular as well, so they're not a new creation. They've got some cultural history to them. Snack evenings when you're watching a video. And they're made by the Draugi brand, which means friends. Okay, then we've got, what do we do next? Yeah. Do you like nuts? Are you nutty about nuts? Well, here are nuts. Riekstini, these are called, these biscuits. They are 2 layers of shortbread, shortcake, with a caramel filling, and they're made in the form of a walnut. And yeah, they're sold in these boxes of, you can get them in a kilo like this, or I mean they're about, boxes €7, so about €7 for a kilo, and you can buy them in smaller boxes as well. Very popular in Latvia, again lots of history. And people have the moulds of these. They can make their own Riekstini nuts and choose your own fillings. Maybe I'll have a go at making these on a different video and show you how they're made. So that is nuts. And then last of all, we have got, I'm going to try and pronounce this, prianki. Quite a difficult pronunciation in Latvian, with the first 3 letters being PRJ. But the J is a Y in Latvia, so prianki, and then a N rather than a N. So this is where we get really fuzzy. We're right on the border of cake and biscuit. But I asked Gita, do you call them a biscuit or cake? And she said, no, they're biscuits. So, and they're a bit like German Lebkuchen kind of thing without the chocolate. So they're almost like a in English on the cover they're called gingerbreads, which is not right. They're not gingerbreads. So did I get plain ones? I might have got plain ones. So you can get them with different fillings. I think I've got plain one. Called a biscuit, but they're very cakey. I guess they're snacky in there. Maybe biscuits because of the size. So I've got plain ones. Excuse me, talking a mouthful. You can get them with like a cherry jam inside as well. Really nice, actually. I mean, I guess I can see why they are called biscuits and not cakes, because they perhaps don't have a raising agent in them, and that's why they're called, why they're classed as biscuits. But they're very soft. Very clever how they get them like that. You can't compress them much, so I think they probably are biscuits. Who am I to argue? The alien, the outsider. But anyway, so these are prianki, and yeah, so there we are. There is our tour of Latvian Biscuits Explored. To give you some idea when you come here, what to buy, what to take back, what to explore. I hope you found it interesting. If you're Latvian and you're shouting at the video, oh, he missed this, or he didn't talk about that, or he got this or that wrong, leave me a comment below and I'll correct that. If there's anything else you'd like me to do, explore food-wise in Latvia, then again, leave a comment and I'll look into that and try and do that video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Join us, subscribe if you're not subscribed, give us a thumbs up if you at any point you like the video. That really helps us. And leave a comment if you want to leave a comment. Apart from that, I will see you in another video soon, and I will say bye-bye, ata, ciao, until the next video. Bye.